any iman within them, any glance of Salafiyah within their hearts, in their aqidah and in their minhaj, to try to understand that the TV is a shaitan, that the TV is behind all evils. TV is behind the destruction of families. And he said the reason behind this is to remind the brothers and the sisters, the Muslims, yes, the Salafis, so they can follow the reminder when it comes to them. And they won't resist to it, and they won't put it to their intellects, or try to see this doesn't apply on me, or this thing is not on me. I'm aware of the TV. Like many people, they say he has a TV only for the CNN. Some brothers or sisters, they claim that they got the TV only for the news. Some brothers, they said that they have the TV only for the travel channel. Somebody may say, what the travel channel has to do with the Muslim, with the Salafi? Look how twisted sometimes we may be, and how shaitan put us to sleep, so we can't find excuse against ourselves. That brother, he may say, yeah, I'm watching the travel channel. Brother, what's the brother channel has to do with your life? Ya akhi, be patient. I'm going to tell you why. I'm trying to make a hijrah to Yemen, trying to make a hijrah to Egypt, to Morocco, and maybe on the travel channel they may talk about Yemen, talk about Egypt, so I want to know. But if you look at the arrows on the remote, you find them, they faded, because the thumb was on the remote. If it was at the channel, you gotta turn it on and that's it, it's on the channel. But now they be like smurfing and surfing, from a channel to another. Subhanallah, they may be watching Baywatch and wrestling, watching all kind of days of their lives, watching opera, maybe Jerry Springer or al-iyadu billah, and then what? They're not the only one, the adults that are watching, but the kids are watching also. So the brother, he said, and he brought an ayah, that when the command of Allah and His messenger came to you, you should apply it. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran al-Kareem in Surah Al-Ahzab, ayah 36, وَمَا كَانَ لِمُؤْمِنٍ وَلَا مُؤْمِنَةٍ إِذَا قَضَى اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ أَمْرًا أن يكون لهم الخيرة من أمرهم ومن يعص الله ورسوله فقد ضل ضلالا مبينا. Allah said, it is not befitting for any believing man or believing woman that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His messenger decreed upon a mother that they will have a choice in regards to that decision, and whoever disobey Allah and His messenger, indeed, he went in a clear mistake and error. And then the brother, he said, and all these evils that we're going to mention, enough, one of them is enough to make the TV haram. One, not the 20. And this 20, there are selection. Is a selection of many evil of the TV. But this is only a selection. But one of them is enough that anyone who has any iman, anyone who understood this ayah we just mentioned, if he's still holding to the TV, that TV will be in the trash. The first thing he will do or should do, to put that TV in the trash. He said, but some people, they may say, after we read these evils, they may say, nothing is applicable on him. None of these is applicable, subhanallah. Nothing is applicable on you. 20 major destructive things that destroy the marriages, destroy the education, destroy women, destroy men, destroy children, destroy the da'wah, destroy the aqidah, destroy the religion, destroy that which the Prophet ﷺ lived upon. None is applicable on you. Who are you? Infallible? Subhanallah. Or maybe he's on another page. Simply he's saying, I don't care what you said. The TV is saying. Cannot do without it. Cannot do without Oprah. Cannot do without Jerry. Cannot do without playoffs of any kind. Listen attentively, barakallahu feekum. The first evil, the first reason why a Muslim yet is Salafi should get rid of her, of his TV, if they still hold into one. النظر إلى النساء, looking at women. Looking at women. وهو محرم سواء إلى المرأة أو إلى صورتها. It is not permissible for a man to look at another woman. That is not permissible for him to look at too. Not even her picture. Not even the picture. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala command us in Surah An-Nur, قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ. Oh Muhammad, give a command and say to the believing man to lower their gaze. Do we men who claim the Salafiyya, do we lower our gaze when we are in Walmart, in a Giant, when that girl in behind the register smiles to us, or when she drop a penny and bend to get it, and you know how she dressed? What do we do? Looking on the right, on the left. If I don't see no beard, no Muslims, no Kufis, I'm gonna look now. I'm gonna look. Maybe I'm gonna engage in conversation. Because those women, they vicious. They vicious. They want to start something with you. Oh, you're Muslim? Oh, okay. They might not even say like that. You Islamic? You Islamic? They just want to see how you stand. They've been pushed by the open enemy to man, which is the Shaytaan. And you've been seeing those women in the TV all day, all night. Now it's reality in front of your eyes. What are you going to do about it? We have to lower our gaze. When we go to doctor appointments, when we go to doctor appointments, when we go to any places, while we're driving, maybe hard lower the gaze and driving, but yet you still have to lower your gaze and don't look at women that is not permissible, and you have no business looking at them. Since it is not permissible to look at the face of a woman, what about someone who's looking at every single part of the woman? Wal-'iyadu billah. We're not even talking about those people that go beyond the TV, and they subscribe in what? HBO. They subscribe in what? In those channels that they pay more money so they can say they can see and watch naked women. Wal-'iyadu billah. Wal-'iyadu billah. Spending money, that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide for us so we can maintain our families, so we can spend it in good causes. What are we doing now? We're saying to those channels, to the cable company, you know, when those Muslims pay the cable, actually what they saying to the company? They saying, don't worry, we gotta make sure, we're the Salafis, we gotta make sure that you're gonna run out of business. We got you back. We gotta send you that which keep you on business. Huh? Bro, we're saying to Bruce Willis, don't worry. That contract of 10 million, you getting it. Because we the Muslims in DC, huh? We're gonna make sure that we keep our commitment, huh? To pay that $40, that $70 by household, huh? So what? So Sharon Stone, so Madonna, those deviant, disbelievers, stinky kafirs, huh? They can have a job. They stay in the job. But when the brothers make an announcement that there is a sister that have 5 kids, huh? She needs diapers, she needs food, everybody turning. Now it's time for the brother to put some more money on the meter. He don't want to get a ticket. Subhanallah. Huh? Who are we deceiving? Pay that cable, ain't no problem. Put some sadaqah box, in a sadaqah box, some money to support this da'wah, this program, this school that benefit the kids, our kids, and benefit ourselves. Now we're going to sit on our hands. Now, all of a sudden we're going to find ourselves tied up. Shaitan is tying up. But when it comes to spending the haram, huh? It's cool, we'll be loose. We'll be loose, wal-iyadu billah. Likewise, it is not permissible for women, huh? For women to look at men in general. One of those men, huh? That they show on the TV, wal-iyadu billah. They show naked men. It is not permissible. So for those women, they have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because there is the ayah in Surah An-Nur, ayah 31, applicable on them. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and say to the believing women, to lower their gaze. And I don't want no one to understand me wrong here, that they have the TV, but then they're just going to put their heads down and sneak. See, when that man is not on the TV, then they can watch. Subhanallah. We're not saying that. Because men and women, they're on the TV. There will be no TV without men and women. Especially in this corrupt country here. That's the 2 reasons. The 3rd reason why a Muslim, yet is Salafi, should not have a TV in any place in his home. نقل التقاليد الفاسدة. The TV bring a corruption, bad manners to the home. Now you're trying to raise your children upon the book of Allah, upon the sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, upon the way of a salaf. But then, when you leave your kids, huh, watching TV, they're not going to learn nothing from that. None of the above they will learn. Rather, they're going to learn how to imitate the kuffar, the enemies of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the enemies of Islam. And it is haram to imitate the kuffar. As the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in this hadith that is collected by Imam Abu Dawud, وَمَنْ تَشَبَّهَ بِقَوْمٍ فَهُوَ مِنْهُمْ. And whoever resembles a people, he's one of them. No wonder when our kids, they want to be like some names, huh? You wonder that you want your daughter to come and say, Abi, I want to be like Aisha. Ummi, I want to be like Safiya and Hafsa and Fatima. Huh? No. She want to be like the Dixie chicks. Huh? She want to be like who? Huh? That's what she want to be with. Because you, as a parent, did not teach her who Aisha was, huh? Who Fatima was. Rather, you left her to Travel Channel, right? Travel channel. That's why you get that TV for the travel channel. I know Dixie Chicks and Travel Channel. You gotta go to another channel to get them. And kids, they know how to maneuver what? The remote is easy. That's why you find mothers, they don't want to spend time with their girls, with their kids. Go to your room and watch some TV. Go now. SubhanAllah, SubhanAllah. Why? So the mother can watch the TV downstairs. Kids now, they want to watch cartoons. They don't care about opera. The mother wants to watch. Now she sends them upstairs. If she doesn't have a TV, she may want to work. Go and buy another one. Take it out from what? The rent money. Take it out of what? Some money that is very important should be going to help the da'wah, to help the program in the masjid, to help the school, to help educating our kids. She's gonna go and spend it in what? Buying another TV just because she cannot stand teaching the kids. So now, how evil are these bad manners that we receive from the TV? You find a man, a husband, dealing with his wife. The way he talks to her, the way he expects her talking back to him, the way he intimate with her, the way that the kuffar wal-iyadu billah intimate with one another, the way the kuffar deal with one another, simply because they want to imitate. Now it comes natural. It becomes a cycle. It runs in the blood. People don't even pay attention to what they're saying. They don't pay attention to what they're doing because they're so into that. The TV become a part of their life. Whatever they do is a carbon copy of what's happening in soap operas, what's happening in the movies, what's happening in the show talks. And those talks, they're full of lies. Like Jay Leno's, like all those talks, they're full of lies, full of backbiting. Don't you know that Jay Leno making a fortune because he backbiting, exposing people's faults? He go whenever he sees someone make a mistake. This is how he's gonna live. This is how his show survive. Over the mistakes of others, over the faults and misfortunes of others. Lies, backbitings, tales, falsehood. Why me, the Salafi, I'm stuck in front of the TV, my nose on the TV, laughing, gigging, supporting Jay Leno in his lies, in his backbiting, wal-iyadu billah. The fourth reason why a Muslim, the Salafi, should not have a TV in his home, تضييع أوقات الناس. The TV is a waste of time, and that which have no benefit whatsoever. And the Prophet ﷺ said in the authentic hadith that collected by Imam al-Bukhari, نعمتان مغبون فيهما كثير من الناس الصحة والفراغ. There are two bounties, two blessings, two favors of Allah. Many people are not using them the right way. Health and free time. He has all the free time. Instead to go and pray some rakat, instead to go and read the Bukhari, instead to memorize some Quran, try to learn, teach somebody, you're going to spend that time in front of the TV, wal-iyadu billah. The fifth reason why a Muslim, yet a Salafi, should not have a TV in his home. تضييع بعض الصلوات عن وقتها. The TV keep some of us, some of the Muslims, yet Salafi, not to pray at the time. Shaitan will give you a choice now. The playoff is on at the time of the Maghrib. That's where usually they start. Now you're gonna go to make Salat al-Maghrib, or you're gonna watch your favorite team. Favorite team, subhanallah. Is that team, the team of the Sunnah? Is it team of Tawheed? Is it team of learning Quran and Aqidah? A team of bunch of kafirs making fortunes because of me and you and you and you. Paying for them. You know what? Don't you know that if people stop watching TV, there won't be no 20 million contracts for those guys. There won't be no fortunes for them because we're paying for them. But yet it gets worse and ugly when the TV turns someone away from the remembrance of Allah, especially from praying for men, from praying in the masjid, where it is wajib to pray in the jama'ah with the Muslimin. And especially if his wife reminds him, honey, it's time for salat. I know. Now she's like, I'm serious, it's time for the salat. I'm serious too. Don't you have to do some laundry in the basement or something? Don't you want to go to the market? Now all of a sudden he wants her to go to the market. Before the game he was a man. He wasn't going to no market, mingling with his men. Now she remind him to go to fulfill his obligation. Hey, don't you want to go get some milk? We do have milk. What about cereal? We do have cereal. What about bread? You brought the bread like a half an hour ago. Yeah, I did. Trying to get rid of his wife. To get rid of the only conscious reminder he has in his house. The last chance to go back to his senses and go make the salat in the masjid. And sometimes it gets ugly, ya ikhwan. From us dealing with the problems of the marital problems, men beating up on their wives because they remind them to go to the masjid. Men divorcing their wives because they turn off the TV right at the last moment before the game was over, and now he didn't see the last part. Why? Because now when he go out on the street on a corner, any corner, he gonna hear the people talking about that shot, oh man, that the last shot that they made the game and this and that, but he gonna feel like belittled. Oh man, he got nothing to talk about, subhanallah. He go back frustrated to his home, divorce his wife, wal-iyadu billah, over a TV, over a shaitan. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ, woe to those who praise, الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ, those who neglect their prayers. So there is a reminder, barakallahu fikum, a reminder to what? Not to go through all this. Just get rid of that TV. The sixth reason why a Muslim, yet is Salafi, should get rid of his or her TV, if they still have one, because there are some people, alhamdulillah, they are not in that level. They move on, they don't have TVs, alhamdulillah. And this is a very, very important point. تعليم الأطفال الاعتقادات الفاسدة. Teaching our kids false beliefs. The TV corrupts our kids. No one in this room, and including the sisters, no one will disagree to the fact that parents, I don't care, they may be Salafi, they may not be, but all of them, if they are not doing good in Aqidah and Minhaj, at least they hope sincerely that their kids become students of knowledge, that their kids memorize the Quran, that their kids understood this deen. Maybe me they may become a student of knowledge one day. But let me tell you right now, if you have a TV in home, you have put that child on a bad way, on an evil way. Instead to be a student of knowledge in Islam, he's going to be a student of knowledge in corruption. He's going to be teaching other kids how to steal, how to flirt with other girls, how to slander others, how to belittle and ridicule others. Somebody may say, hold on. My kids, they watch only cartoon. My kids, they don't watch the other adult stuff. They just watch cartoon, PBS. What's that big guy in PBS? Barney. He's dead? Barney dead? But he got his followers. That's even worse. He got the little Barneys. Those little kids that they were like chanting after him, that's enough. They doing better job than Barney. So you got Barney, you got Tom and Jerry, you got the Goofy, right? I don't know their names like that. Whatever, that's enough. Huh? What is it? Cinderella, you said? Don't you hit? Allah al-Musta'an. So now they may say, okay, this was cartoon. Cartoon is evil, ya ikhwan wa ya akhawat. Cartoon is evil. First of all, because of pictures. That's the first evil. It's not permissible. It's not permissible to draw any pictures or to look at Shaykh al-Fawzan, rahimahullah ta'ala, hafidahullah, when he was asked about the cartoon, he said it's not permissible. Because they are pictures, and pictures are haram by the text of the Sunnah. And the Prophet ﷺ said in authentic hadith that the people who will have the severe punishment on the Day of Judgment are those people who draw pictures. And it will be said to them, bring to life that which you draw. وَالْعِيَادُ بِاللَّهِ أَنَّا لَهُمْ. But these are not any pictures. They move in pictures. They give it more power, وَالْعِيَادُ بِاللَّهِ, to resemble the creation of Allah subhanahu. They speak. And the way they talk to our kids is the way that draw their attention. Don't you see those kids that are watching TV, especially cartoon, they spaced out. They spaced out. You can't talk to them. They be like, yeah, what is it, huh? Okay, later. I'll do it. Don't you see kids, sometimes you say, you gotta do it now. Take that trash now. They be going to the kitchen, take the trash, their eyes glued to the TV. They may bump to something, break something, bump to anything. Why? They don't want to let that opportunity pass. They go to the kitchen, they zoom, they run like this. Grab that trash. They may spill it, now they're going to get spanked. Then, if they did a good job and don't spill the trash, they go and then they run when they get to the living room. They be on a slow motion, watching the TV. They may stop, and if they give another what? Yelling, go put that trash back. Then they be going backward. Their eyes still glued to the TV, wal-iyadu billah. And don't be amazed if they just throw that trash on a porch, on the steps, or anything. But if you live in the second floor, third floor, don't complain if they throw that trash from the what? Out the window, make it on somebody, the neighbor's head, their car. It gets worse if you get on a landlord's head. You gotta find another spot. Simply because those kids are so into this shaitan called TV, wal-iyadu billah. And don't you see those kids that watch TV? Right after the program, what they gonna be doing? Huh? Right when that kid watch wrestling, is he gonna come to the mother and say, "Mother, you remember the hadith? Huh? Can you tell me the hadith? Father, can we now continue Surah Juz Amma? Huh? Father, can you please teach me about Umar ibn Khattab, Abu Bakr? Huh?" No, 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 no. They gonna what? Like you brothers say, monkey see, monkey do. They wanna try to what? No, he's a hero now. Huh? In his mind, he's the man. He's a hero. Now he wants to be that hero that was on the TV. And he's gonna start slamming everything in front of him. Huh? Things gonna get broken. Things gonna be misplaced from their place. Now whether the mother, she wanna like look for something, cannot find it. Huh? Kids get hurt trying to imitate those personalities in TV. Wal-iyadu billah. And yet we're gonna blame it on the kids. If he don't do good at school, we blame it on him. If he talk bad to some elders, we blame it on him. If he says something that he shouldn't say, or she shouldn't say, we blame it on him. Following what? The way of the kuffar, al-iyadu billah. Because the kuffar, when it comes serious, they don't take responsibility. Why? Because one of their fundamental principles in aqidah, their aqidah, is blame it on who? On Jesus. Leave it to Beaver, that's something else. That's the second plan. But one of the main aqidah of the kuffar, they blame it on Jesus. Jesus take the sins, that's what they say, right? Huh? Jesus is there, like Jesus has nothing to do except to he's already taken the sins of the fornicators. So they saying, okay, you can smoke all the reefer you want, fornicate with all the girls in a project and a block, rape all the women, steal all the pack of books, and blame it on Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, for the love of Jesus, right? Subhanallah. Allah save us from this nonsense. Why we want to go to it or put our kids through it? Wal-iyadu billah. Through the shaitan of the TV. And don't you know that having TV in the same room when you have, now you go to some homes, right? They have the TV. And nobody is content with the 15, 19, 26 inch now. Everyone wants the 54, 66, 79, I don't know, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. They want to see the bid'ah and the kufr from a big angle. They don't want to see the innovation so small. They want to really get a good hand in seeing it. They don't want to see that kufr on a small dimension. They want to see it in a big, large. Large. Nobody wants to see it in black and white, in colors. They want to see everything. Everything. Wal-iyadu billah. So you find some houses, in their living room, they have the TV, a huge TV. They spend a lot of money into it, wal-iyadu billah, which they're going to be asking the day of judgment about that money, how they spend it. But yet, they have the nerve to put next to the TV a collection of books of hadith. A collection of books of aqidah. Sahih al-Bukhari, right next to Jerry Springer. Right there. Wal-iyadu billah. This is an insult to Al-Imam al-Bukhari. This is an insult to Islamic studies. This is an insult to the Quran. You put it on top of the shaitan of the TV. This is an insult. This is serious. This is serious, ya ikhwan wa ya akhawat. Rather, it is incumbent upon the guardians, the wulat al-umur, the parents, to educate their kids, following the education of the Islam. Those the Prophet ﷺ was upon, and the Sahaba, Ridwanullahi alayhim. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran al-Kareem, in Surah Al-Tahrim, ayah 6, O you who believe, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. O you who believe, save yourselves and your families from a fire. Your families. You are a man of the house. You gotta save. You're responsible to save your wife or your wives. Save your children. Huh? Save anyone that live in your house. The seventh reason why a Muslim, Yar Salafi, should not have a TV in his home, on her home. That the TV, there is music. No one can deny this. This music. Even those that claim they have TV only for the news, there is a music in the news. CNN start with the music. I'm not going to display it, but they do it. They start with music. Commercials are based on music. Billah. Music is haram, it's not disliked, it's not okay, you may do it, you're not. In its entirety is haram. Not just the rap, those that have that foul language in it, the Juice 34s and all that stuff, the collection of Tupac and all them, the Snoopy Dogg or whatever it may be. I don't know what's his names, right? Somebody may say, yeah, okay, that's all right, that's all right, man. That kind of music, no doubt about it. You're right, man. Barakallah for the advice. I just listen to jazz. Jazz is haram. Some people may say, what about country music, man? Yeah, they just talk about dogs and tracks and all that stuff. I don't talk about no foul language. It's haram. Music is music. Ain't no permissible music, disliked music, so haram. The dalil, we're from the Salafis, everything has to have a proof. The dalil is the ayah in Surah Al-Luqman, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْتَرِي لَهْوَ الْحَدِيثِ لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ. It is from among people, those who buy with a little fortune, with those idle talks and speeches and expressions. They spend some fortune so they can't turn people away or themselves turn away from the path of Allah. There is no benefit in the music, وَلَا عِيَادُ بِاللَّهِ. No benefit whatsoever. The eighth reason why music, or actually why a Muslim, Yar Salafi, should not have a TV in his home, and this is regarded to those brothers that may go to a Muslim country, and they may say, well, the brother was talking about the TV in America. No, TV in general, even in Saudi Arabia. There are some channels now that have been introduced to Saudi, a'udhu billah, especially those people that have the dish, and they get all the haram channels, wal-iyadu billah. But just in case, this is applicable on us too, through what? Through VCRs and DVDs. What? Because he said here in this 8th point that some of the channels or some of the programs in TV, they display movies in related to the seerah of the Prophet ﷺ. They're like what? A well-known movie amongst the Muslims in America, what? The Message. The message of destruction. That's what it is. It's not permissible to watch that movie. We ask the people of knowledge about the message of Anthony Quinn. Right? Anthony Quinn. Huh? And people, huh? Anthony Quinn. That's what he is. That's it. Anthony Quinn. He will never reach Hamza, even if he become a Muslim. How far is he from Hamza radiallahu anhu? Huh? He did what? He's dead? Okay. He dead Muslim? In a hellfire, inshallah. See if that message and that horse can get him out somewhere. Huh? It's a hujjah against him. Participating in the fabricated stories, huh? That those deviant behind the movie, huh? Fabricated stories on behalf of the companions, on behalf of Islam, on behalf of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, huh? Did they turn back to the Shaykh Rabi', Shaykh bin Baz, Shaykh bin Uthaymeen, Shaykh al-Albani, huh? Before they put that movie together? Of course not. Of course not. They don't care about that. They care about the money. They want to make some dough. That's what they're about. That's it. They want to make some money, and that's the bottom line. They don't care if it's on the Sunnah or on Islam. So the message, huh, is not a good movie. And Umar al-Mukhtar, you don't know that movie program. Huh? Anthony Quinn too. In Libya. The Lion of the Desert. Yeah. The Lion of the Desert. He's the Lion of the Hellfire, inshallah. Huh? Same person, yeah. Kufr is one. So what? Alhamdulillah. So it's not permissible, ya akhwan wa ya akhawat, barakallahu fikum, because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, من كذب علي متعمدا فليتبوأ مقعده من النار متفق عليه. Whoever lie against the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, let him book his spot in the hellfire. And you and me, if we watch that and we agree to it, and we recommend it to others, we recommend in falsehood. Subhanallah. And we are helping one another upon sin and transgression. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran al-Kareem, وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ وَمَعْصِيَةِ الرَّسُولِ. And help one another upon good and righteousness. And don't help one another upon sin and transgression. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. The ninth reason is that they defame the Sahaba, especially in the Muslim countries. You find those programs, oh man, they look like, okay, they dress with turbans and beards and horses and swords and all that. But then they bring you Umar ibn al-Khattab, huh? And they give him some characteristic they have no knowledge of. They bring you one of the companions drinking alcohol, bringing your companion singing and dancing with the kafira, with some prostitute, wal-iyadu billah, excuse my expression. Where did they bring this from, ya ikhwan? Were they with them? Did they ask the people of knowledge? وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. The 10th reason that the TV is a mean of the dissemination and the transmission and the spread of innovations. Why? Because this is the way of the innovators. If you want to know an innovator, one of the ways of knowing the innovator, he don't turn never ever to the people of knowledge. Someone, he may be your imam, he may be a student of knowledge, he may be da'i, he may be someone, but if he don't turn back to the people of knowledge, you know he's a person of innovation. These are people that never check back to the people of knowledge. Had they done so, we never have none of these headaches. Huh? We don't have these headaches, ya ikhwan. Wal-iyadu billah. And the Prophet ﷺ said, وَكُلُّ بِدْعَةٍ ضَلَالَةٍ. And every bid'ah, not just some bid'ah. Prophet ﷺ, every bid'ah is an astray, and every bid'ah is in the hellfire, وَالْعِيَادُ بِاللَّهِ. Why the dangers of the bid'ah, ya ikhwan? Because whenever a bid'ah is spread, his sunnah died. Know this for sure. Whenever a bid'ah is spread, it takes the place of a sunnah. If you want to get rid of the bid'ah, spread the sunnah. They will wipe away the bid'ah, insha'Allah ta'ala. The 11th reason why a Muslim or a Salafi should get rid of his TV. The 11th. The 10th, that was the spreading of the innovations. Right? Alright. The 11th, that these TVs, in the TVs, they bring news. They don't care which is right or not right, correct or not correct. You know how many times they just spread and make a big issue on this and that, people get hurt. Families get destroyed, honors, all this, and later on they say, oops, I made a mistake, sorry, and they try to make it up with a couple $1,000 or $100,000, subhanallah. But as a principle in our deen, that TV brings news that not correct. They mix that which is right from that which is right. And that's how those poor viewers, they be what? Victim and prey to those things. And you see the brother or the sister, without any notice, they start telling you things, and then they start talking about something that happened in a movie so and so. They don't mention it, but you will see it, subhanallah. And how the TV reflects the lives of the people. It reflected in their speeches, the way they walk, the way they talk, the what they eat, what they say. The TV reflects, is reflected in their behaviors, in their wives' behaviors, in their children's behaviors. You know how many times we'll be making the salat, and some kid, right, we're deeply in the salat and the khushu', and some kids start saying jingle bell, something like that. You know how many times we're deeply in the khushu' and the salat, and some little kid, singing something, Jesus is the Lord. They singing, they saying slogans from the TV. What are we going to do? We're going to spank the child? The one who should be spanked is the parents, actually. We're not saying that they go and spank anybody here. Right? Tayyib, that's another issue. But let their conscience, their iman, if you have their iman, take over, inshallah ta'ala, in that area. They bring out these haram statements about elections, about the freedom of speech, the freedom of opinion. You can say whatever you want to say. Women can do whatever they want to do. You are in a free land. Freedom, the land of freedom. But that freedom comes with some cost. It could be costly sometimes. Cost to your family. Cost to your children. Cost to your aqidah. Cost to your religion. Try to keep up with the freedom. Ain't no freedom. These people, they slaves. They just, you cannot see it, but indirectly they slaves. Don't you see, man, he's working hard, 2-3 jobs, trying to pay what? The mortgage on the house, the payments on the car, the payments on the carpet, the payments on the TV, the payments on what? On the gym, the payments on the dogs, the payments on who knows? They slaves to the madda. They slaves to this dunya. I'm a free man. No, you're not free. Can you take off tomorrow? you take 1 week off without being worried that you're not gonna find it on the spot? Can you take off 1 month? Can't. They sick. We used to work with them. They sick. They still come to work. We used to think that they love to work. We say, man, they subhanallah. They love the work. They have a nice commitment. No. Uncle Sam is behind him. Huh? He has to make those payments. If he don't make those payments, the house is gone. The car is gone. Huh? The TV is gone. We see this. How many does little rent to buy? Yeah? Actually, it's a rent to, we take it back in a couple months. I know rent to buy. Huh? Just rent, we're going to come and take it in a couple months. We'll see how far you're going to go. We'll see how far. We've seen them, those little cars and these little vans. You have them here, right? Rent to what? Rent to for a while. That's what it is. Rent it for a while. We're going to come and get it. Ain't nobody buying nothing. Huh? Rent for a while. We come in and get it later on. That's what it is. That's why they cannot give up their jobs. He can't. He's sick. He's beat up. He gotta go to the second job. That's why, subhanallah, they slaves, huh? Don't be misled. Hey, freedom, freedom. I ain't no such freedom. Freedom is in Islam. That's what freedom is. The freedom when you are free from shirk, free from nifaq, free from disbelief. Huh? Being free from being a slave to a human being. That's the freedom. But now they play a number on them. That slavery of the 60s and 70s. No more. Do what you want to do. You know what? One brother told me, one wise brother, alhamdulillah, he told me, you see, they still slave. But before in the 60s, the rope that they were holding, it was so close to the master. Now they let it go a little bit further. He don't know who he's a slave to anymore. He don't even know who he's a slave to. Who's holding the rope? Before he knows who's holding it because it's right next to him. Now he don't know who. Many. Now he's slave to many masters. Talking about freedom. Talking about justice. You know what justice means? Another wise brother told me that justice means just us. That's what it is. They say just us. And nobody else. If you're going to deal with, you're going to deal with us. I know justice, just us. Meaning them. Wal-iyadu billah. The 12th reason why me, you, all the Salafis, yet Muslims should get rid of their TVs if they have one. إثم صاحب التلفاز بعد موته. The sin of the one, the owner of the TV, even after when he dies. لأنه ورث معصية لأبنائه. Why? Because they left an inheritance which is a disobedience to Allah and His Messenger to his family. See how evil it is? He dies, leave a TV in the home, He's living the evil. And the Prophet ﷺ said in authentic hadith, as collected by Imam Muslim, وَمَنْ سَنَّ فِي الْإِسْلَامِ سُنَّ سَيِّئَةً فَعَلَيْهِ وِزْرُهَا وَوِزْرُ مَنْ عَمِلَ بِهَا مِنْ بَعْدِهِ مِنْ غَيْرِ أَنْ يَنْقُصَ مِنْ أَوْزَارِهِمْ شَيْءٍ. And whoever introduced to this deen, or left behind this sunnah, a practice, a way of life, that there is an evil, he will be punished, and also he will receive the equal amount of punishment and bad deeds for anyone who follows that bad way. When you go home, you watch your TV and you sin, and it was written for you how many sins you sin before you go to Salatul Fajr, before you go to Salatul Dhuhr. Subhanallah. You go home, you go to work hard so you can pay the cable. Yet you're not watching no TV, but your account with Allah still receiving bad deeds, because the wife is watching TV, the kids are watching TV. If the kids bring friends, you get that from those, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. See how serious it is, ya ikhwan. Number 13, شَغْلُ النَّاسِ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ. That the TV turns the people away from the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Especially those people who go after Isha and stay up. Program after program, movie after movie. And the movies, they start at that time. And then when it's time for Salatul Fajr, he is tired. He's beat up. He cannot get up. That's okay, man. Fajr, man. He can. Why? He was in jihad? What are you doing? He was benefiting the Muslims in a kind of way? Wasting his time, his money, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, maybe keeping some family members up, keeping the neighbors up, and it is very sad that sometimes some kafir neighbors complain against Muslims because they have the TV too loud. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Shouldn't be the other way. Muslims complain from kafirs. Now find the kafir complain because the Muslim keep the music too loud, keep the TV too loud. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. So in brief, inshallah, we say, the 14, خُلُوُ الْمَرْأَةِ بِالتِّلْفَازِ. The women, this is for the women, pay attention, barakallahu fikum. Women, they find themselves one-on-one with the TV. When the husband is home, okay, she's gonna watch the CNN, she's gonna watch the cartoon with the kids, she may watch Travel Channel. She hates that. As soon as the husband break north, go to work, now she's gonna go and put her favorite, subhanallah. Put the favorite show. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ بِاللَّهِ. Who are we deceiving, ya ikhwan? Except ourselves, barakallahu fikum. And she may see a man that look more cuter than her husband. Subhanallah. Huskier than her husband. Now she gonna face her husband in reality. Overnight he can look like that guy, that kafir, or hasta la vista, baby. That's what it is. You know that magic word? What is it? Khula. Hey, brother Imam, can I have khula? What happened? What the husband do? Whoa. She's gonna find all kind of type of lies, not excuses. See the evil? Likewise with men. With men, look at women, pictures. You know who they put on the women? They don't put no ugly women. Only when they want to make fun of them. But they choose all these fancy, faked women because they're not women. They fake. If they're women, they should know that they have to guard their modesty. But they're not women. They slaves in the hands of the Jews. They are a tool and they are a product. Women now are a product that the Jews, that those men that will make money, they promote sex through the women. That's what they do. Now you find the man looking at all these fancy women, those fake women, the way they talk, the way they look, the way they sit, the way they walk. Don't get your imagination go too far, right? Keep it here on 34:15. Inshallah ta'ala. Tayyib. Barakallahu feekum. Now, if his wife does not fit those descriptions, even she is tight in aqidah, even she is a salafiyya, even she loves the man, even she's good, she loves Allah, she loves the messenger, she's down with the da'wah salafiyya. Oh, she's not all that. Are you all that? You find some men, they're not even all that, and they want their wives to be all that. A'udhu billah. But this is the evil and the impact on the TV. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. The 15th reason, al-inghimāsu fil ma'asi. That the one who watches TV, he's drawn in disobedience to Allah. He's drawn. Because there is nothing in the TV but disobedience after one another. One sin after the other one. As for someone who's seen in the street, when he comes home, if he doesn't have no TV, he's going to remember Allah, he's going to read the Quran, his wife's going to talk to him. They're going to spend some quality time. Instead, every one of them is sitting like what? Idols. Like poles. They just sit next to one another. They don't even know. Sometimes the woman don't even know, take a notice that the husband is beside her. The man don't even know if the wife is sitting next to him. She's trying to get a conversation. He's not there. He's listening to what? Listening to that woman on the TV. Why he want to listen to his wife? Why? Why he want to listen to his wife? Did anybody command him to be nice to his wife? Is there any proof, any text that command the husband to be kind to his wife and talk to her nicely? Apparently to those people who are hooked to the TV, to them there is no proofs. But the proofs are well established that the husband has to spend time, quality time with his family. Be kind and nice to them. The 16th in brief, al-i'rādu 'an al-Qur'ān was-sunnah. However, watching TV, he cannot deceive you and try to say that he knows some Qur'an and knows some hadith. You can't. You can't have both in your home, the TV and the Qur'an and the Sunnah. One of them has to leave the place to the other. If you got the Quran and the Sunnah, the TV should not be there. If you have the TV, now that's, you got no Quran, no Sunnah. And sometimes you find somebody that was trying to read the Quran, he got a Quran in his hand and watching TV. Subhanallah, this is an insult to the Quran, the Kalam of Allah. Trying to have a class of Aqidah with his wife, but then he has the remote in the other hand, in the right hand, and he has the Talatat al-Usul in the left hand. If he has the Talatat al-Usul, she may be the one that she's holding the book. And when it's a favorite program, he's like, oh, take a break. Take a break. We're taking a break. Taking a break. You gotta take a break from those innovations and from those sins for good. That's the break you want to take. Take a break from sinning, from disobeying your Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by permitting the evil of TV. And there is a poet who said, حب الكتاب وحب ألحان الغنى في قلب عبد ليس يجتمعان. The love for the book of Allah and the love for the music, they will never gather in the heart of one man. Never. Can't. You cannot claim that you love the Quran, but you're down with the music. Can't. One has to give it up for the other. The 17th. بعض الناس يقول لو لم أدخل التلفاز إلى بيت ذهب أولادي إلى الجيران عندهم. Some people, they said, it's the same. If I don't have and bring the TV in my house, the kid's gonna go to the neighbors and watch it anyway. Or somebody may say, if I don't have the TV in the home, so the kids now they're going to go on the street and they're going to learn something that is even worse than watching TV. But these are excuses, poor excuses from parents that they show no interest in the well-being and the education of the children. Because if you have some strong curriculum in your house, teaching your family, why are they going to go to the neighbors? Why are they going to go to the street? These are excuses, ya ikhwan. We're trying to deceive who? We're deceiving ourselves. The 18th, نشر الرعب بين الناس وتخفيهم من أعدائهم. The TV promote fear from those movies, from things. People that don't watch TV, you see them, they peaceful. They peaceful. The people that watch TV, they live in fear because they know what they put on TV. Those Muslims on the 911 legacies and episodes, those who didn't watch TV, you see them walking in the street, they don't even care. They're not afraid. As for those who watch the TV and listen to all the warnings and the severe threats and this and that we're going to do to the Muslims, we're going to do, you see them, man, they shaky. Because they feed up with those fake warnings. Nothing happened. The 19th, تعليم الناس كيفية السرقة. The TV teach people how to steal, how to be professionals in stealing, how to drink alcohol, how to fornicate, how to get a date, a blind date. Al-iyadu billah. Literally, is blind. And teach them all kind of evil. Wal-iyadu billah. And the 20th and the last one, the Prophet ﷺ said, ثلاثة لا ينظر الله إليهم يوم القيامة. This is serious, ya ikhwan wa ya akhawat. The Prophet ﷺ said, 3 people Allah won't look at them on يوم القيامة. Won't look at them. One of them, العاق لوالديه. The one who is disrespectful to his parents and dutiful to his parents. والمرأة المترجلة المتشبهة برجال. The woman that she wants to look like men. She wants to be the man in the house. She wants to say yes or no. A woman that took on the job of the man, Allah won't look at her on the day of judgment. So fear Allah, sisters. What the youth? The third one is that the youth. In another narration, the Prophet ﷺ, when they asked him, they said to him, who is it, the youth? قال الذي لا يغار على عرضه. The youth is the one who has no jealousy whatsoever in regards to his family. How is it that someone is jealous and he wants good for his family and he allowed the TV to be in his house? He allowed his wife to watch the haram. He allowed himself to watch the haram. وَالْعِيَادُ بِاللَّهِ. So these are some of the evil, ya ikhwan wa ya akhawat, of the TV. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from those people that when they listen to the speech, they follow the best of it. And if we really want to get down with this deen and learn some Quran, and if we really want to benefit from this Islam, we need to start on good notes. For those who have TVs, go get rid of those TVs, inshallah ta'ala. هذا والله أعلى وأعلم. صلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.